Hilly-eye. Rasta. Hey. Rastas like get you, Suku and Jati. In 1982, launched EOT. Chanting together with revolution. Fireball, them politicians, ushering the dawn of a brand new day. Conscious Kaiso was here to stay. And for people from the ghetto, now had a platform in Lucian Kaiso. But we must tell the young generation about the contribution made by Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. For writing, singing, organizing, we should be recognizing Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. Don't wait before it's too late. Demonstrate you appreciate Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. When Kaiso history is written, Rasta must not be forgotten. Rasta, hey, Rasta, hey, Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. Now we all know Lucian's Rasta show. We can praise Jah in a Kaiso. So chant along with me, praise Jah, praise Jah, praise Him in Calypso. Hey. Yes, later Hope Black made his entry. Kaiso was all in him, it was clear to see. Jati roll out hit after hit. His songs captured Illusion spirit. Black Eye, the Skyhawk, and MC Natty. Respect to them and simplicity. Womb and passion made him my hero for bringing back pan in Lucian Kaiso. But we must tell the young generation about the contributions made by Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. For writing, singing, organizing, we should be recognizing Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. Don't wait before it's too late. Demonstrate you appreciate Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. When Kaiso history is written, Rasta must not be forgotten. Rasta, hey, Rasta, hey, hey, Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. Now we all know Lucian's Rasta show. We can praise Jah in a Kaiso. So chant along with me, praise Jah, praise Jah, praise Him in Calypso. Rasta, I feel blessed for the privilege to be the one paying homage to Rasta icon in Lucian Kaiso, especially the great Dongo. They never stood for red or yellow people, but for all people in the struggle. Praises comely to whom it is due. Rasta in Lucian Kaiso, we thank you. But we must tell the young generation about the contributions made by Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. For writing, singing, organizing, we should be recognizing Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. Don't wait before it's too late. Demonstrate you appreciate Rasta in Lucian Kaiso. When Kaiso history is written, Rasta must not be forgotten. Rasta, hey, Rasta, hey, Rasta, in Lucian Kaiso.
G6 Production.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone who could hear me. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Soufriere. We are getting set to begin with our program. We just saw the arrival of the President of Guyana. We are awaiting some other dignitaries and we will get set soon. Just for your knowledge, please ensure that you are aware of the exits. Find a canteen, find a friend. We have a very packed and exciting program for you this afternoon. I would just like to thank some of the organizations who made it possible for this independence celebration to be held here in Soufriere today. So thank you to the SRDF, the Soufriere Regional Development Foundation, OPM, the Office of the Prime Minister, the Town Council and local government, as well as ECSL Events Company Association. So in just about 10 to 15 minutes, you should get a taste of why you're in Soufriere and what makes us so special. For now, just enjoy the entertainment and be on your best behavior. We will be going live soon.
Bring that body to me, yeah. I want you to. Dip it, girl. Dip it, girl. Dip it, girl. Ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it, girl. When I'm doing dip it, I want you to. Dip it, girl. Dip it, girl. Dip it, girl. Ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it, girl. When I'm doing dip it, girl. Anywhere you go, I coming. Breakfast in your bed in the morning. No girl can buy my love, you know. I don't know what you do to me. When you whine, I'm going crazy. Come over here, my baby, oh. Girl, keep that body bouncing, 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 bouncing. Booty roll like a dumpling, 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 dumpling. Come give a boy there something, 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 something. Are you alone? Maybe one thing, one thing, one thing, one thing, one thing. Let's go. Body gooder than gold, than good. Bada bougie, bougie, bougie. She can wine and good up, good up. She can shake that body, hot, hot like the summer. Shorty, I can cool you down like the winter. Oh gosh, what a bumper. Gotta put a pic on my Insta. Shorty wine and go down there. What's not that when she roll it? Shorty rolling up the thing looking at me. Important like honey days. I don't know what you do to me. When you I share me jet no easy. Come put it on me and I go give you my money if you need it, you need it. Bad girl like Riri, if I tell you a secret, would you keep it? Hey, girl, you're whining teasy. You make me ball out your yarn. Never seen a girl so slowly. Anywhere you go, I you coming. Breakfast in your bed in the morning. No girl can buy my love, you know. I don't know what you do to me. When you whine, I'm going crazy. Come over here, my baby, oh. This little girl, wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire. Bum bum big and a beat like drum drum. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. You look good, panigram. You look good in a real life too. When you dance, anything is possible. Roll like tsunami, tsunami. I wanna wine on you, mommy. You ma. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. Me tell you already, body gooder than gold. One shot of the any, got me all over you. Wine and drop it low, drop it low, drop it low. Baby, wine and shake the ground, shake the ground, shake the ground. Baby, roll like tsunami, tsunami. I wanna wine on you, mommy, you mommy. Roll like tsunami, tsunami. I wanna wine on, I wanna wine. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, sweetie. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. Till he bun. Make us see the fire boom boom. From Lucia straight down to London. Start a fire. Act like something drop. Bend over, pick it up. Act like something drop. Bend over, pick it up and wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. Gasoline, fire. Kerosene, fire. Gasoline, fire. This little girl, fire. Gasoline, fire. Kerosene, fire. Gasoline, fire. This little girl, fire. Gasoline, fire. Kerosene, fire. Gasoline, fire. This little girl, fire. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. Wine on, start a fire. Wine on, start a fire, girl. Wine on, start a fire. Bam bam big and a beat like drum drum. You look good, panigram. You look good in a real life too. When you dance, anything is possible. Roll like tsunami, tsunami. I want.
Shaping our destiny. Devant ensemble.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to establish protocol. Honorable Philip J. Pierre, Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Economic Development, the Youth Economy, and Minister for Justice and National Security. Honorable Alvina Reynolds, President of the Senate. Mr. Javid Samuel, Keynote Speaker and Mistress Samuel. Her Excellency, Dame Paulette Louisi, former Governor General of St. Lucia. Members of the Cabinet, Parliamentary Secretaries, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Cabinet Secretary, and Chair of the Independence Committee, Mr. Augusta Degazon. Permanent Secretaries, Co-Chair of the Independence Committee, Mr. Calvin Lee. Deputy Permanent Chairpersons of Statutory Boards, Deputy Permanent Secretaries, Heads of Government Departments and Chief Technical Officers, Heads of Statutory Boards, Heads of Private Sector Agencies, National Carnival Queen, Ms. Shanice Butcher, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the media. Good evening. At this time, Ms. Alanis Emmanuel, Program Assistant in the Office of the Prime Minister, will welcome you all.
Allow me to adopt the protocol already established. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and to those of you viewing from the comfort of your homes and abroad. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the 2024 Independence Lecture. On the 22nd of February, St. Lucia will observe 45 years of independence, a time to celebrate and reflect on the significant strides that we have made as a country and recommit to shaping its future. This Independence 45 lecture marks the beginning of a series of public lectures which will be undertaken by the government of St. Lucia to serve as a platform for the dissemination of information, the exchange of ideas, and the cultivation of critical thinking. It is the vision of the Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pierre, that fora such as these can inspire positive change, foster unity, and uphold the values that define our nation. The Independence Lecture has also provided a platform to celebrate and learn from distinguished St. Lucians who have served as guest lecturers such as Dr. Hyginus Leon, Mr. Cecil St. Jules, Honorable Dr. Didicus Jules, Mr. Vladimir Lucien, Dr. Jan Eve Remy, to name a few. And tonight, we welcome Mr. Javid Samuel to this illustrious list of presenters. Thank you for your presence, and I encourage you to actively engage in this evening's lecture. I hope that it will ignite a sense of pride and responsibility in each of us as we continue to strive for a brighter future for our beloved country, St. Lucia. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Emmanuel. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the featured speaker at our Independence Lecture under our 45th Independence theme, Devant Ensemble, Building a Nation Through Unity, Resilience, and Creativity. The date, February 22nd, 1979, marks one of the most significant milestones in St. Lucian history and is a date that every St. Lucian knows by heart. What some of us may not know, however, is that the late 1970s was also a period of rapid technological development, which produced innovations such as the first home video cassette recorder, the first personal computer with color graphics, and the first supercomputer. Our nation has grown alongside this industry, producing our own technological giants, such as our esteemed speaker. Speaking on the topic, Engineering St. Lucia's Development Through Technology Innovation, I am pleased to introduce to you our speaker, the Vice President of NCC Group's Specialized Cryptography Services Division, Assistant Chief Examiner for CSEC Additional Mathematics, a member of the First National Bank Board Information Technology Subcommittee, and a son of the soil. He has worked on several projects with CARICOM and DCash with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. This has included analyzing digital currency usage, modernizing the payment system, and enhancing problem-solving skills. He previously served on the board of Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, where he focused on information technology and e-learning initiatives. His impressive academic credentials include a master's in engineering and a bachelor's in science in computer science and management science, with minors in economics and mathematics from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, as well as a master's in science in applied and computational mathematics at Oxford University as a Rhodes Scholar. Tonight, he will be sharing some of his knowledge with us, touching on topics such as the roots of innovation, integrating the youth economy with technology, and workforce transformation, all aptly suited to the digital era that we now inhabit and must learn how to thrive in. So without any further ado, let us welcome our independence lecturer, Mr. Javed Samuel. Please welcome him on stage. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, fellow sons and daughters of our beloved St. Lucia, good evening. Please allow me to adopt the protocol that has already been established. It is with immense pride and a deep sense of humility that I stand before you tonight to commemorate the 45th anniversary of our nation's independence. As we gather under the theme, Devant Assam, building a nation through unity, resilience, and creativity, we should all ask ourselves the following questions on the slides to my left and right. What do these values mean to each of us here? How do we see them reflected in our daily lives? Where do we want to see our nation in the next 5 years when we celebrate our Golden Jubilee? What nation do we want our children and grandchildren to inherit in the next 30 years? I am reminded of the journey that we as a nation and I personally have embarked on. I was born on this beautiful island a couple years after our independence, a land of unparalleled beauty, innovative people, and vibrant culture. My roots in St. Lucia are not just a matter of my birth, but the foundation of my identity, regardless of where I am. In 1998, as a student at Viewford Comprehensive Secondary School, I had the honor of placing first in the CSEC examinations in St. Lucia and overall academic performance awardee from CXC. Subsequently, I completed advanced levels, A-levels in 1 year, as opposed to the usual 2 years, and was awarded one of the National Island Scholarships. I do not say this to brag, but to have it serve as a testament to the strength and potential of our education system and the unyielding support of family and community. It proves that our achievements can shine well beyond the borders of our country. We recently celebrated Nobel Laureate Week, honoring Sir Arthur Lewis and Sir Derek Walcott, who have ensured that St. Lucia has the most Nobel Prize winners, the most Nobel Prize awardees per capita in the world. Julian Alfred's continued impressive performances in the athletic world also demonstrates our ability to not just compete, but excel on the world stage. We should all continue to strive for excellence. My father, a man of great wisdom and kindness, was my most influential teacher. He was a child of humble beginnings with a single mother. When I was 7 and my father was in his early 30s, he was diagnosed with renal failure at a time when there were no dialysis facilities in St. Lucia. His perseverance, trust in God, and collaboration from the community were instrumental in him living for 30 more years, despite the overwhelming odds against him. His recent passing in 2020 has been a profound loss, not just to our family, but to the many lives he touched, particularly within our community of Auger. He believed deeply in the power of education, not just as a means to an end, but as a journey towards becoming a well-rounded human being. His teachings went beyond textbooks, emphasizing the value of empathy, respect, and understanding. My mother, who was also a teacher at the Auger Combined School, played a critical role in my early education, and for this, I thank her. Today, as we celebrate our nation's journey, I carry his spirit with me, a guiding light in all of my endeavors. My early success was a stepping stone that propelled me onto the world stage, leading me to the prestigious halls of MIT and later Oxford University as a Rhodes Scholar. These experiences broadened my horizons, taught me valuable skills, but my heart always remained tethered to St. Lucia. These formative years in St. Lucia were not just about academic achievements. They were a time of learning from the people of St. Lucia. From the Sulphur Springs to the bustling streets of Castries and Vieux Fort, every corner of our island imparted lessons of resilience, community, and the joy of meaningful living. The road to MIT and Oxford was paved with challenges and triumphs. At MIT, immersed in a world of technology and innovation, I learned the importance of thinking beyond boundaries, of envisioning a future where technology serves humanity. Oxford, with its rich history and diverse community, taught me the value of perspectives, the importance of understanding different cultures and viewpoints. My experience as a Rhodes Scholar afforded me the opportunity to interact with colleagues who have subsequently rose to influential positions across the globe and who continue to provide valuable insight. These experiences were not just about acquiring knowledge. They were about shaping a worldview, one that sees beyond the self, understanding our interconnectedness and the responsibility we bear towards each other and our planet. My career in the United States has been rewarding, offering opportunities to work with some of the brightest minds. But no matter where my professional life took me, my heart and efforts remain aligned with St. Lucia and the Caribbean. I have continually pursued roles that allow me to collaborate with several Caribbean-based financial, educational, and technology bodies. This is more than just a role, and is a commitment to give back, to contribute to the growth and development of our region. I believe that our future lies in harnessing our collective talents, in creating opportunities that allow St. Lucia and the wider Caribbean to shine and excel on the global stage. The theme of our independence celebration resonates deeply with me. Unity is our strength, whether facing natural disasters or global challenges. Our resilience, tested and proven, is the bedrock upon which we build our future. Creativity is our heritage. We need to use our creativity and innovation to forge a path forward. As a husband and father of 2 boys, Sion and Dominic, I strive to instill in my children the same values I was raised with by my parents and the community of St. Lucia. In them and our youth, I see the future of St. Lucia, a future that I believe is bright, where we convert the untapped potential that we possess. Our youth represents our hopes, dreams, and the potential for a world that is more connected, empathetic, and innovative. Ladies and gentlemen, let us delve into the heart of our discussion tonight: engineering St. Lucia's development through technology innovation. We will first focus on 3 key building blocks, then discuss how technology can be integrated into the economy, and finally, workforce transformation. We start with critical thinking, which is clear, reasonable, reflective thinking focused on deciding what to do, what to believe or do. It means asking probing questions. How do we know? Or, is this true in every case or just in this instance? It involves being skeptical and challenging assumptions rather than simply memorizing facts or blindly accepting what you hear or read. Our people, for example, should not simply believe everything they read or hear on social media without verification. Critical thinkers are usually curious and reflective people. They like to explore and probe new areas and seek knowledge, clarification, and new solutions. They ask pertinent questions, evaluate statements and arguments, and distinguish between facts and opinions. They are also willing to examine their own beliefs, possessing humility that allows them to admit a lack of knowledge or understanding when needed. They are open to changing their minds. Perhaps most of all, they actively enjoy learning. And seeking new knowledge is a lifelong pursuit. Let us all ask ourselves the questions on the slides. Singapore, an island roughly the same area as St. Lucia, has developed a highly educated, innovative, and technology-focused workforce with a GDP per capita more than 6 times that of ours, as can be seen in the graph on the side. About 25 years ago, Singapore launched the Thinking Schools Learning Nations initiative, which focuses on critical thinking skills. The goal is to nurture a thinking culture in schools and promote lifelong learning among students. Acquire and understand the core thinking skills and the processes involved in using them. Applying these skills in real-life decision-making and problem-solving situations. Develop positive habits to become critical, creative, and self-regulated thinkers. Let us now review a couple of critical thinking examples. Medical professionals demonstrate critical thinking when they create a differential diagnosis list based on their patient's symptoms and their presentation. Our fisherfolk display critical thinking when they plan their fishing route to maximize their catch despite the unpredictable nature of fishing. Our auto mechanics use critical thinking when they follow a process of elimination to pinpoint the cause of a braking system fault. Now, let us quickly review a mathematics-based example in an agricultural setting. We have 2 farmers who have a barter system where pigs are worth $300 and goats are worth $210. When one farmer owes the other money, he pays the debt in pigs or goats, with change received in the form of goats or pigs as necessary. For example, a $390 debt could be paid with 2 pigs, that is worth $600, and 1 goat received in change, minus $210. The farmers are arguing and trying to determine what is the smallest debt that this barter system can support. The first thing when given a problem that may seem difficult is to try to simplify the problem. And one of the insights that we want to have here is that we can find a way to make the numbers smaller. And we can do that by using highest common factor, which some of you may remember from primary school days, and which results in a highest common factor of 30 for 210 and 300. This reduces the problem to equating the cost for pigs at 10 and goats at 7. From there, we can then see that the smallest value we can achieve is going to be $1. And can anyone see how you get the $1? It would be by 5 pigs for 7 goats. 5 times 10, 50, and 7 times 7, 49. Since we originally divided by 30, we need to again multiply by 30, resulting in a final answer for the smallest debt that could be supported as $30. This problem is actually a mathematical lemma. We'll provide an exact answer called Bezot's lemma, which basically states that an equation of that type is going to be solved by finding the highest common factor. However, what I want to demonstrate here is that we're able to use critical thinking to have this key insight of simplifying the problem. These examples demonstrate some of the steps required for critical thinking. Now we turn to data-driven decision-making, where we make informed choices based on empirical evidence and data analysis rather than simply opinion or intuition. This should involve collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data to gain insights and guide strategic, tactical, and operational decisions. We need to look at ways of enhancing the decision-making skills within our education system and use case studies more frequently to encourage students to think dynamically. The case study method is a way of teaching and learning about situations and challenges and how individuals or groups might react to them. It allows students to apply what they have learned to real-life settings using acquired knowledge and skills to solve realistic problems. The cabaret competition during this year's Independence celebration was a great initiative demonstrating how students were able to design and build a variety of wooden vehicles, with some even having technology enhancements. We should certainly encourage initiatives like this in future years. We can look at ways of enhancing our national annual science fair to include a program similar to the Young Scientist Challenge from the US that encourages students to solve everyday problems using science and innovation and create a 2-minute video clip. Some suggested areas that were included in this year's challenge are displayed here. The third block, collaboration, is crucial. We must forge a strong bond uniting government, private sector, academia, the diaspora, and international partners. It is only through collaboration that we can truly foster innovation. Collaboration allows us to amplify our impact, share our unique insights, and learn from the global community. Our small size, often seen as a limitation, could in fact be an asset. It allows us to be nimble, responsive, and efficient in adapting new technologies and skills and ideas. Imagine a St. Lucia where government policies actively encourage innovation, where the private sector invests in cutting-edge technology, where schools are not just centers of learning, but hubs of research and development? Can we envision a nation where international partnerships are not just about aid, but exchange of ideas, of knowledge, of technology? We also need to be cognizant of the social challenges that we face, where we need both technology and non-technology solutions. Addressing crime and improving public safety is essential for creating a conducive environment for economic growth, job creation, and human development. Technology-based solutions can help us address this problem. Recently, Optronics launched the We Patrol app, which is designed to enhance community safety in St. Lucia by providing a mechanism to anonymously report crimes and accidents. We need to continue to see innovative solutions such as this to solve current problems. I will now turn my attention to discuss how we can integrate the youth economy with current and emerging technologies to engineer St. Lucia's development through innovation. Our youth need to be creators and builders of technology in addition to users of technology for the future development of St. Lucia. Digital transformation requires society to use innovative technologies that help them become more responsive, accountable, agile, and efficient. The only way that St. Lucia can thrive in the digital era is to embrace technological change and create a culture of innovation in which people and organizations experiment, learn, and develop. There must be a commitment to stay in the course and a willingness to resist outside forces or pressures that seek to undermine digital transformation. We must break down the silos in order to improve collaboration. We as a people need to also use the online services provided by our institutions.
Hand in hand, let's celebrate our country, the best we have to give. We feel so proud to be St. Lucian, in paradise we live. And we all have to work together to serve the land we love. Wherever you may roam in this world, it's home you're thinking of. Forward together, let's unite. The land, the people, and the light.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish to recognize the arrival of the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre. Please stand. Nous voulons annoncer Premier ministre pour Saint-Lucie, Honorable Philip J. Pierre.
Mar. You're on some. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the Acting Governor General of St. Lucia, His Excellency Errol Charles and Mrs. Charles, and the national anthem of St. Lucia will follow after. Souple un debout ko Gouverneur Général pour cette ici, Monsieur Excellence Errol Charles et Madame Excellence Charles Rivet. Et pour chanson nationale nous. Ladies and gentlemen, Governor General of St. Lucia, His Excellency Errol Charles. Mesdames et Messieurs, Gouverneur Général pour Saint-Lucie, Monsieur Excellence Errol Charles et Madame Excellence Charles. Let's stand for the national anthem of St. Lucia, Chanson nationale pour Saint-Lucie.
Dear God, as we celebrate our 45th anniversary of independence, We raise our hearts to you in praise and thanksgiving. We, your people, cry out to you. We pray that you will be put in your rightful position in this country. Give the leaders of this nation the wisdom and integrity to lead our nation in the best direction. Give each one discernment, I pray, when making decisions or drawing up the legislation and laws that they will pass. And may the decisions that they reach be godly and wise. Let the light of your love shine on this land. May peace reign in our nation and protect us from those that would seek our downfall, I pray. We thank you that you have placed us in this land, and we are grateful to be citizens of this nation. Thank you, Lord, for our country. In Jesus' name we pray.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Soufflez ou ça assise actuellement. Acting Governor General of St. Lucia, His Excellency Cyril Errol Charles and Mistress Charles, Gouverneur Général pour cette ici, Monsieur Excellence Errol Charles et Madame Excellence Charles, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Uthan Ali, Président pour République pour Coopérative Guyana, Monsieur Excellence Dr. Mohamed Uthan Ali, Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre and Miss Marie Felix, Premier Ministre pour Saint-Lucie, Honorable Philippe J. Pierre et Mademoiselle Marie Felix, President of the Senate, the Honorable Alvina Reynolds, President pour Kai Concite à Saint-Lucie, Honorable Alvina Reynolds, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Assistant Premier Ministre pour Saint-Lucie, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Members of Parliament of St. Lucia, Mem Parlement pour Saint-Lucie, Member of Parliament for Soufriere, Fonsejac, the Honorable Emma Hippolyte, Mem Parlement pour Soufriere, Fonsejac, Honorable Emma Hippolyte, Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mem dignitaire qui résident à Saint-Lucie, Cabinet Secretary Augusta Degazor, Secrétaire pour Cabinet Augusta Degazor, Permanent Secretaries, Secrétaire permanent, Director of Audit Yvonne James, Director pour Audit Yvonne James, the Commissioner of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Crusita Descart Pelius, Chef Police pour Saint-Lucie, Crusita Descart Pelius, Chairpersons of Local Government Council, Affaires pour Conseil pour Gouvernement Local à Saint-Lucie, Chairpersons of Statutory Boards and Spouses, Affaires pour différents boards à Saint-Lucie, Ambassador His Excellency George Talbot, Ambassador to CARICOM and Director, Multilateral and Global Affairs, Department, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, and other members of the delegation, Ambassadeur Monsieur Excellence George Talbot, qui c'est ambassadeur pour CARICOM et puis directeur qui n'est responsabilité pour les affaires étrangères et puis coopération internationale et puis l'autre membre Deputy Permanent Secretaries, Heads of Government Departments, and Chief Technical Officers, c'est assistant secrétaire permanent, métafait pour département, gouvernement, officier technical, police and military, as well as paramilitary commanding officers, police et pilote officiel pour sécurité, heads of private sector agencies, c'est métafait pour organisation privée, Carnival Queen for St. Lucia for 2023, Miss Shanice Butcher. When pour Vaval à Saint-Nicy pour l'année 2023, Mademoiselle Shanice Butcher. Specially invited guests, Lord dignitaire qui invité qui spécial, members of the media, Mum Media, the people of St. Lucia, especially the residents of Soufriere, Jacques, here and abroad. Je sais ici expressement, Mam Soufriere et puis Jacques qui s'y est, et puis à l'autre pays, bienvenue.
Ladies and gentlemen, remembering the late Honorable Sir Leighton Thomas.
I recall in the first instance, Father Jess sort of wrote to me the fact that the government had invited persons to submit contribution by way of music and words to the national anthem. So I agreed and I went to the cathedral with him and I played the tune on the organ. And then when I came down from the choir loft, he said he liked it. And he then submitted it to the government.
Island in the sun, my father's hand, stained with your soil, has never owed you. So, I am claiming you now, acre by acre, dream after dream.
Pays a soleil là, la mè papa mwen ki taché épité, pas jamais doué ou. Comme ça, moi ka pon kosa mwen actuellement, acte par acte, wave après wave.
Agricultural island, bananas are the biggest export. The Queen saw bananas being prepared for shipment at Winban Research Center, which was established to encourage and institute measures for the well-being of the banana growers of the Windward Island. Traders in sailing ships, British repelling a French attack in the 18th century, a float showing the agriculture of St. Lucia, and dancing to represent Emancipation Day.
From 1814, St. Lucia was an English colony. Then, in 1967, she acquired internal self-government by becoming an associate state. Today, St. Lucia is on the threshold of total independence.
Radio St. Lucia, the growing station, serving the needs of a sunshine nation.
10 Cricket Hour cells now 6 minutes before 12 o'clock as we introduce some more local sounds. The sound of Rebirth 7 from the album Bring the Heat Down.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen Soufriere Action Theatre, La Pocabouit, Move for Days. Nous jouons un shy spectacle, hod, talent local, Saint-Nissi. And nous applaudissons. Let us put our hands together for them. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Uthan Ali. Mesdames et messieurs, souple à nous bienvenue, Président pour Coopérative République pour Guyane, Monsieur Excellence Dr. Mohamed Uthan Ali.
His Excellency, the Governor General, my dear friend, the Honorable Prime Minister, distinguished members of Cabinet, members of Parliament, members of the diplomatic community, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is bright, beautiful, and sunny in St. Lucia. But most importantly, the young people who we celebrate today, the future of St. Lucia, are demonstrating to us that they are ready and willing to take the brilliant culture of St. Lucia forward, to keep that culture and to take it forward, and we ought to give them a resounding round of applause for the work that they're doing in keeping alive the cultural heritage of this beautiful country. Allow me, on behalf of the government and people of Guyana, and more so on behalf of the Caribbean community, to wish the government and people of St. Lucia happy independence, a happy 45th independence. We are Caribbean brothers and sisters. Our histories, that of Guyana and St. Lucia, are intertwined. During the colonial period, St. Lucians journeyed to Guyana, contributing to our nation's development through participating in economic activity, in productive activity, prospecting for gold and diamonds, as well as enriching our agricultural sector. In turn, Guyanese citizens have ventured to St. Lucia, leaving their mark and contributing to the progress and prosperity of your nation. Prime Minister, I want to thank you sincerely for your government commitment to the integration of our community and our people by the warm and continuous welcome you have given to Guyanese here in St. Lucia. And by extension, I want to thank the St. Lucian people. In the year 1979, this was an eventful and tumultuous year for the Caribbean. It was a year that witnessed significant political changes within the region. The Grenada Revolution of 1979 fired the imagination of the left in the Caribbean, but frightened others with its radical reform in addressing social inequality and economic disparities. Both St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines gained their independence in the same year, marking important milestones in the journey towards decolonization in the region. It is important for us to note, and I am pleased at a number of young people out here this afternoon, and I commend the government for organizing a function particularly tailored for the young people. Because in this world today, we're easily losing our sense of history. And if we lose our sense of history, eventually we will lose our sense of purpose. Because our history is what shaped our principles and our values. The principles and values that shape us as a people, as a country, and as a region. These are the principles that allow us to think about our country and about our region and what is best for our country and our region. Today, with technology that is good, we have lost greatly this understanding of history because we have stopped reading about our history. So it is important for us to remember that independence was not bestowed upon St. Lucia as a gift. It was earned. And today, we must remember that that independence was earned. And development of this country, as development in my country and development all over this region, must be earned. It must be earned by hard work and commitment and sacrifice. It must be earned by understanding our values. It must be earned by our commitment to the upliftment of each other. It must be earned by our commitment to national goals and national tasks. This commitment would see different one of us and one of you becoming heroes. Yes, there will be struggles and sacrifices, but it is struggles and sacrifices that give us this freedom today. We must be willing, as we face a very different world, 2030 and beyond, with AI, digitization, technology transformation. We must be willing to make the sacrifices. We must be willing to go through some level of struggles so that we can better prepare ourselves for a changing world 2030 and beyond. And that is why over the last couple of months, and especially the last 2 days, I've had the opportunity to listen to your Prime Minister as he is preparing the next generation. He's preparing the next crop of leaders through the Youth Innovation and Entrepreneurship Program, We discussed ways in which we will collaborate to make that program, expand that program into a livelihood program, bringing in new crop of entrepreneurs, creating the opportunities for home ownership, building prosperity at the household level. This is the vision of the Youth Entrepreneurial Program, the Youth Innovation Program. And I commend this program because it focuses on the future. It focuses on aligning the current asset that we have, the young people, aligning them with the future opportunities, aligning them with realizing their full potential and taking the future of the country whilst realizing that full potential. These are the things that we must celebrate at this independence. It gives us an opportunity to reflect on the struggles before us and to recommit ourselves to the struggles and sacrifices ahead of us so that we can leave a better mark, so that we can leave a better St. Lucia. Yes, everything may not be perfect and will not be perfect, not here, not in Guyana, not anywhere in the region. But we have to perfect our minds. We have to perfect our ideas. We have to perfect our commitment. We have to perfect ourselves. And if each of us strive to perfecting ourselves, then we will build a nation of perfection. But sometimes we divorce ourselves from the nation. We divorce ourselves from the nation because we focus on all the imperfection. And many times, what is needed is the perfection of ourselves so that we can create the betterment of communities and societies. My friend, let us not become complacent, my friends. Let us not become complacent. We must never forget our history. Yes, a history that included genocide against indigenous populations, the relentless plundering of natural resources. But your ancestors did not simply accept these atrocities. They defined the oppression and subjugation through resistance, struggle, and sacrifices. And that paved the way for a free and independent St. Lucia that you enjoy today. Please put your hands together for the struggles that went before you. It is now our turn. It is now your turn to make similar sacrifices. It is now your turn to create your own history so that when those after you reflect, they would see that you, in this present generation, prepared St. Lucia for a world 2030 and beyond. You ensured that you build a capacity that will secure your food system, that will secure you against the climate issues that we are facing, that will make you energy secure, and that will position you in a state of competitiveness in the rest of the world. So today, I recognize that the celebrations are geared towards passing the baton, passing the responsibility. But it's not passing. I think the important message is how do we share collectively the responsibilities and tasks ahead of us? How do we share collectively the responsibilities and tasks ahead of us? How do we take collective responsibility for our future? Collective responsibility requires collective action, collective thinking, and a collective understanding as to what are the priorities of the country. So on this glorious occasion, I urge all St. Lucians to recommit yourselves to the ideals of the forebearers, and to protect those ideals, to protect the freedom, the equality, and the betterment you have today. And I wish that you will continue to honor their legacy, protect their legacy, and celebrate their legacy. But before I leave, I want to leave two quotes with you from your own Derek Walcott. Behind us all, the sky folded, as history folds over a fish line, and the foam foreclosed with nothing in our hands but this stick to trace our names on the sand, which the sea erased again to our indifference. End of quote. The second quote: the time will come when with elation you will greet yourselves arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome. If we think carefully, that time has come when we must be pleased to greet ourselves with a clear conscience at our own door and before our own mirror. And once we do it right, that image will smile back at us. I thank you, and God bless you, the people of St. Lucia, and this beautiful island country, and may He protect you and give you what is the best for all of you, the people of St. Lucia. Thank you.
It is something worthwhile celebrating because we saw those years through with many blessings.
This is the face that caused so many lives, whose beauty still survives the mixture of our race. This is the face the English all admired, for which the French conspired, and Spain gave such a chase. Said Lisi, we love your mystery. Salute your painful history. Let your beauty bring us unity and shape our common destiny. Said Lisi, we love your mystery.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have an address by the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre. Mesdames et messieurs, nous n'y allons pas, Premier ministre, pour Saint-Nicy, Honorable Philip J. Pierre.
Excellency, Sir Harold Charles, Acting Governor General, and Mrs. Charles, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Dr. Mohammed Ephraim Ali, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Senior Minister, the Honorable Stevenson King and Mrs. King, Parliamentary Representative for Soufriere and Minister for Commerce, the Honorable Emma Hippolyte, other members of the Cabinet of St. Lucia, permanent secretaries, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Excellency, President of the Senate, other members of Parliament, including the Cabinet Secretary, ladies and gentlemen, Jean Soufriere, bon après-midi. Bon après-midi, Jean Soufriere. First of all, let me thank sincerely the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Dr. Mohammed Ephraim Ali, for joining us to celebrate our 45th anniversary of independence. On behalf of the people of St. Lucia, I want to thank him and tell him his words and the ideas that he shared with us will remain etched in our memory for a long time. We want to tell him that we will continue to be friends of Guyana, and the people of St. Lucia and the people of Guyana will continue to share these bonds of friendship and love. So thank you very much, Mr. President, and do come back shortly. My fellow St. Lucians, it is with humility and gratitude that I address you on this occasion of the 45th anniversary of our country's independence. The right of self-determination, which brought about our independence from colonial rule, brought with it the right to pursue our national aspirations and full responsibility for all aspects of our social and economic well-being. Having accepted this, we are now in charge of our social and economic life and structure. These rights and responsibilities we are duty-bound to govern, and we are duty-bound to govern to our best abilities in keeping with our values, principles, and the expectations of our people. Although we attained independence 45 years ago, we are still encumbered by some aspects of colonial rule. It was only last year our country acceded to the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, as our final appellant court to replace the United Kingdom-based Privy Council. But this is not the end. We have to acknowledge that at this juncture in nation building, there is still work to be done to fully proclaim our true liberation from colonial rule. Government has revived the Parliamentary Committee on Constitutional Reform with the mandate of examining the work of the Constitutional Reform Body and make recommendations for a new constitution and status for St. Lucia. The theme of this year's celebration, Devant Ensemble, Building a Nation for Unity, Resilience, and Creativity, was again chosen this year to ignite national awareness of the need for us to commit to those guiding principles for collective action by our people. My government remains committed to the ideals of national unity despite any religious or political differences. We accept that we will have these differences, but we have also recognized and we will continue to promote the ethos that working together as a nation, as one people, with one common purpose, is the only viable approach for our country to achieve inclusive, meaningful, and sustainable development. We must consciously resist the destructive forces of division, crime, and selfishness and envy, and embrace the progressive spirit of unity and love as we build a more equitable, inclusive, and just country. As a country, it will serve us well to adopt a unified vision for the future. This vision must be fashioned through continuous civil dialogue and consolidated through inclusiveness in our social and political relations, in fairness, in resource allocation, and an unrelenting desire to improve the well-being of the less fortunate. And so, on this 45th independence anniversary, I renew my call to civil society, political parties, NGOs, trade unions, business associations, national, religious, and community groups, and other institutions to come forward to play your part in nation building without fear or favor. Our unity is our strength. As a people, we have more in common to unite than divide. We must protect our democratic freedoms, freedom of the press, free speech, the conventions of parliament, free and fair elections, social justice, and enforcement of law and order in our country. These responsibilities cut across all social, religious, and political differences that may exist among us. In this interdependent global world, the incessant wars and conflicts, though not of our making, severely affect our economy through imported inflation, rising community prices, supply chain disruptions, And despite our best efforts to subsidize the basic cost of living for the population, inflation continues to impact on our quality of life. The government will continue to implement measures to improve the quality of life and the impact of inflation on our people. Devastating weather systems generated by climate change have not spared our disaster-prone Caribbean region. The economy of St. Lucia has suffered heavy loss and damage as a result of climate change. In the face of these grave threats and dangers, mitigation and adaptation to build social, economic, and infrastructural growth and resilience is an urgent need of our country. In this regard, government will undertake to promote investments in more climate-resilient housing, roads and bridges, hospitals and wellness centers, schools, airports, and seaport infrastructure. As a country, we must not abandon the principles and values that define us as a people. Our belief in social justice, hard work, discipline, inclusiveness, a society based on meritocracy, respect for our national symbols, preservation of our cultural heritage and our environments, and caring for the less fortunate in the country. To the youth of St. Lucia, I say, let us use this occasion of the 45th anniversary of our independence to resolve to further unleash our creativity. Let the world feel once again what we can achieve, what we can accomplish. Let us use our creative talents to build a stronger, more economically powerful nation, a St. Lucia that can be an example to the world. To our young men in particular, those who are attracted to gangs and the pursuit of crime, for which there are no Nobel Prizes, but only confinement within prison bars and ignoble premature death. You can gain safer prosperity and genuine glory by unlocking your hidden talents through legitimate and honorable pursuits. Solutions have the power to be transformative in our areas of our choice. Let us not be satisfied with mediocrity. Let us try to be innovative. Let our imagination soar to new heights, and let us climb these heights. There are very many areas and very many fields that we can pursue and make a positive difference to our communities and to our country. The rapid advances in information technology and the rise of artificial intelligence are pointing the direction in which the world is heading. We must not be left behind as the world advances. And so, we must be creative enough to harness those technologies if we are to build a modern society. Through digital training and transformation of the economy through digital means, knowledge and scholarship, we'll strengthen the capacity for our citizens to become global citizens for employment and social mobility and wealth creation. My government is committed to assisting young St. Lucians and all those who have ideas for businesses to become successful entrepreneurs and to be the new standard bearers of our future economic development through agencies like the Youth Economy, the MSME Small Loan Grant Facility, the Community Tourism Program, and through the expansion of the technical and vocational education in our schools. Young people, seize the opportunities that exist and let us unleash our creativity for the benefit of our country. Happy Independence, St. Lucia, and may God bless you. I thank you.
Minister, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre, for his address. And we now see him offering photos and messages of independence to the nation's children. Merci appeal pour mes ministres pour Saint-Nissi, Honorable Philip J. Pierre.
When we see ourselves through the marred lenses of memory.
Prime Minister of St. Lucia addresses the people of St. Lucia and Soufriere for Jacques.
When we see ourselves through the marred lenses of memory, we hear children's voices echoing the sound of hope. It is the beginning, voices of the future, songs of our people.
La nou wè kon nou a de imaj mémoire nou ki dommage. Nou tan vwa ti mamay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the departure of the Governor General of St. Lucia, His Excellency Cyril Errol Charles and Mistress Charles. À nous debout pour nous voir Gouverneur Général pour Saint-Nissi, Monsieur Excellence Cyril Errol Charles et puis Madame Excellence Mrs. Charles pour yo quitter.
Voices of
Baby, tell me why you tried to hide the love you've got inside of me.
We now announce the departure of the President. Of the Cooperative Republic Republic of Guyana, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Uthan Ali, actuellement président pour la République pour Guyana. Dr. Monsieur Excellence Mohamed Uthan Ali. We now announce the departure of the Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre. Actuellement, Premier ministre pour Saint-Nicy, Honorable Philip J. Pierre Kapati.
When we see ourselves through the marred lenses of memory, we hear children's voices echoing the sound of hope. It is the beginning, voices of the future, songs of our people.
La nou wè kon nou a de imaj mémoire nou ki domaji. Nou tan voix ti mamay, ka fè son di espoir. I se commencement, se voix pour toi qui ka vini. Chanson pep nou.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our program. Nous ka continuer et puis pour programme nous pour aujourd'hui.
Proud to be St. Lucian, yeah. I'm not sounds so sweet. It's only we who feel it. I'm proud of where I'm from. Need you to understand. I am a St. Lucian, no matter how far I go. Thank God that I am a St. Lucian, and I come from the land of sun. Thank God for the Helen of the West, simply beautiful and blessed. Let me see your hands up for Ianola. Hands up if you're proud of where you're from, 'cause all of we are one. If you are a St. Lucian, start the party up in there. Lucian people everywhere, raise your flag up in the air. If you are a St. Lucian, I don't know but I cannot explain. We love the culture and heritage. It's a feeling I cannot contain. So there we go. I love to see the people playing, everybody celebrating. The music sounds so sweet. It's only we who feel it. I'm proud of where I'm from. Need you to understand. I am a St. Lucian, no matter how far I go. Thank God that I am St. Lucian, yeah. Thank God for the Helen of the West, simply beautiful and blessed. Let me see your hands up for Ianola. Hands up if you're proud of where you're from, 'cause all of we are one. If you are a St. Lucian, start the party up in there. Lucian people everywhere, raise your flag up in the air. If you were a St. Lucian, yeah. If you were a St. Lucian, oh, yeah. If you are St. Lucian, come on, put up your hands. I know that we are proud to be from this island of sun. I am a St. Lucian, that's who I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for Saint Lucien. I am a Saint Lucian.
Order to get to, you have to go through.
Don't wake me, no, 'cause your dream is sleep away, sleep away. Oh, listen to me, don't wake me, 'cause I'm dreaming. Oh, don't wake me, 'cause I'm dreaming. Everyone has a dream of a better life, but it's up to me to bring mine to life. No matter where you come from, but where you're going, we just got to believe, letting go of pride, and everything will follow. Put all doubts aside and believe in tomorrow. Pressing onward, never backward. I'm heading to the top. Please don't wake me up, no, don't wake me, 'cause I'm don't wake me, 'cause I'm dreaming. Oh, I know that my dream is a leap away. So reach, jump up and grab it. Jump up and take it. Jump up and grab it, 'cause your dream is a leap away. So jump up and grab it. Jump up and take it. Jump up and grab it, 'cause your dream is a leap away. Boy, the journey to your dream is always pride. You got to dig deep and give it all your mind. No matter where you come from, but where you going, you just got to believe. Letting go of pride and everything will follow. Put all doubt aside and believe in tomorrow. Pressing onward, never backward. I'm heading to the top. Please don't wake me up now. Don't wake me 'cause I'm don't wake me 'cause I'm that my dream is a leap away. So reach, jump up and grab it. Jump up and take it. Jump up and grab it. 'Cause your limit is a leap away. So jump up and grab it. Jump up and take it. Jump up and grab it. 'Cause your dream is a leap away. Don't wake me, don't wake me, don't wake me, oh. You keep trying to get you down. Put your head up in the clouds. Raise your hands up in the air. Don't ever think you didn't know. Jump up and grab it. Oh. Jump up and take it. Jump up and grab it. 'Cause your dream is a leap away. So jump up and grab it. Jump up and take it. Jump up and grab it. 'Cause your dream is a leap away. So don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. 'Cause my dream is a leap away. Leap away. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Oh.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous dictons Gershom. Don't wake me 'cause I'm dreaming. Pas lever moi puisque moi ka rêver.
The rose, with its petals divine, cannot last a day without dew. How the Margaret can last through ages sublime, cannot smell half as sweet without you. You must learn how these things are by nature's decree, that man of himself is a fool to decide what he doesn't know. So let us, together with thorn and rose, live as one side by side without woe. Let us, together with thorn and rose, live as one side by side without woe.
On y pour apprendre manière rose là et puis ses pétales divines. Pas ça diwe yon jou sans ses wins. Qui manière Marguerite là, ça diwe tant extraordinaire. Pas ça senti dimi senti bon sans ou. On y pour apprendre manière ces bagailles ça là qu'à suivre la loi naturelle. Nom ça là même c'est un couillon pour décider ça y pas connaître. Comme ça, on nous venir ensemble et puis piquant et rose. Vivre comme yon et puis yon à l'autre sans la peine. On nous ensemble et puis piquant et rose. Vivre comme yon et puis yon à l'autre sans la peine.
People must be taught their values and themselves. They are equal to everybody else in the world. They're loved by God. They have culture. They have traditions.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for the National Combined Schools Choir and Brandon Seeley and his dancers. À nous applaudir ces belles voix et ces belles danses là. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbara Ann Fede and Glenn Henry. Mesdames et messieurs, Barbara Ann Fede et Glenn Henry. gentlemen, let us put our hands together for these two extraordinary musicians, Barbara Ann Cadet and Glenn Henry. And we applaud ces musiciens extraordinaires.
So mothers, hold on to your children. Be careful with the things you teach them. And if you know they're looking good, don't dress them up to put man in the mood. And if you think you stroke are making, just check how much young girl they're raping.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for the Labrie Steel Orchestra and Steel Walkers. We continue to celebrate St. Lucia's 45th anniversary of independence. Nous avons continué pour célébrer 45e anniversaire de l'indépendance qu'on set ici. Devant ensemble, building a nation through unity, resilience, and creativity. And we are in the picturesque community of Soufriere.
Young soldier, don't you give up now. I'm happy I found you. Now we can be stronger together. Look how far we've come from, and look where we're going. I see the beautiful sun, I see where we're going. See 10,000 battles to fight, but through it all we'll strive. We're standing here now, we're standing right here now. Oh, sing it out. All in is our journey, our future. All in is our journey, our future. All in is our journey, oh, yeah. All in is our journey,
Lucia. Happy Independence Day. Oh, St. Lucia. Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for Michael Robinson and the National Combined School Choir. And we applaud you.
I'm not gonna forget I'm illusion. That don't change the fact I'm illusion. I'll never forget I'm illusion. I still won't forget.
Everybody let me sing. I represent where you're from. Solution to the goal, so we gon' represent. I represent it, you proud. And everybody sing loud. I'm illusion. I'm illusion. Say I'm illusion. Evolution. Come on. If you love St. Lucia, can I see your hand in the air like this? Everybody, we celebrating 45 years of independence. Come on, everybody, let's go. Hands up, say rise, 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 rise. Beatles, rise, rise. Hey. Restoring the pride. It's yours and it's mine. Let's do this together. Preserve for the future. Restoring the pride. It's yours and it's mine. Let's do this together. Preserve for the future. Oh, sweet Beatles, nothing like you. So iconic on this beautiful life. Say we adore you, so we will protect you. So your beauty can be seen by all eyes. Yeah, see, rise up, my Beatles, rise. Rise up to the occasion. Let the whole world recognize your beauty, your sensation. Say we are special people, so let's rediscover what the Beatles bring to you and me. Restoring the pride. It's yours and it's mine. Let's do this together. Preserve for the future. Restoring the pride. It's yours and it's mine. Let's do this together. Preserve for the future. Oh, listen. Show me your flags and represent for 45 years. Everybody, sweet St. Lucia, around the world, wherever you are. Let the world know. What are you? I am a St. Lucian, yeah. Tell them, that's who I am. You ready? Take a bounce with me. But that place so sweet. Melodies in the heat. And everybody's on the road. We jumping for one goal. To where the soca play. Our culture on a display. Everybody say, come on. We got a special way to see the people playing. Everybody celebrating. The music sounds so sweet. It's only we who feel it. Well, I'm proud of where I'm from. I need you to understand. I am a St. Lucian, no matter how far. Where your flags? Thank God that I am a St. Lucian, and I come from the land of sun. Let me hear you thank God for the Helen of the West. Simply beautiful. Come on, show me your hands. Let me see your hands up for iron Nola. Hands up if you're proud of where you're from. Hands up, cause all of we are one. Hands up if you are St. Lucian. Hands up, shall we party up in there? Hands up, Lucian people everywhere. Hands up, raise a flag up in the air. If you are St. Lucian, say, I love it, I got an explain. You know what, St. Lucia, we love we culture on every day. And it's a feeling we gonna come. I see the flags in the back, I wanna see them waving a little up. Everybody, put them up. Just see the people playing, everybody celebrating. The music sounds so sweet, it's only we who feel it. Well, I'm proud of where I'm from, I need you to understand. I am a St. Lucian, put your two hands in the air. Everybody thank God that what? That I am a St. Lucian, and I come from the land of sun. Everybody thank God for the Helen of the West. Simply beautiful, every single hand. Let me see your hands up for iron Nola. Hands up if you're proud of where you. Hands up, cause all of we are one. Hands up
you to say it like you mean it. You say, I am a saint. Everybody sing it out. I am a saint. Who shall me? Tell them, if you are saint, who shall? I want you show me you there. Put something up in the air. Roll call. Rosile, put your flag up. Casri, put your flag up. Last night, put your flag up. Kalawi, Soufriere, Swazi, put your flag up. Lambobi, put your flag up. Vieux-Fort, Miku, Boilet and Ring. Come on. To see the people playing, everybody celebrating. The music sounds so sweet. He's only we who feel it. Well, I'm proud of where I'm from. I need you to understand. I am a St. Lucia. One more time, show me the flags, everybody. Thank God that I am a St. Lucia. And what? I come from the land of sun. Let me hear you. Thank God for the heaven of the west. Simply beautiful and show me hands. Let me see your hands up, for I am no love. Hands up, if you proud of where you're from. Hands up, cause all of we are one. Hands up, if you are a solution. Shout the party up in there. Illusion people everywhere. Raise a flag up in the air. What? If you are a solution. Make some noise for Sweet St. Lucia. Happy 45. Somebody make some noise. Wave the flag for Lucia. Wave the flag for Lucia. Raise your hand for Lucia. Wave up, wave up. Hands up for Saint Lucia. Hands up for Saint Lucia. Flag up for Saint Lucia. Why?
Well, at the moment when that flag was going up, I thank God as with my whole family, and we screamed and screamed and screamed, because it's a moment we've been waiting for all our lives. From the time my children grew up with me, that's all we've been talking about, is the day when we shall be free. And more than that too, I dedicated the moment to my father, who was an old soldier, an old Garveyite and so forth. And they told me at the 100th anniversary of the emancipation of slavery, there was a huge torchlight procession, and he was heading the procession with a Union Jack. But today, his son gave his country its flag. So you could imagine the tremendous impact it had on all of us. And it's not only that, but it's just what it represents to all of us, you know? And that up until that moment, we could never have stood up with other people and say that we were free men. We were just pretending, you know, going through the motions of being free, but we were not. And one could have felt the emotion of the entire crowd, as if the whole country was behind one, you know, when this is going. Even those who were not even sure of themselves at that moment, as if they knew what the whole thing was all about.
Special thanks are expressed to the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Uthan Ali. Happy 45th Independence Anniversary, Saint Lucia. Nous voulons remercier toute organisation, gouvernement, différents organes, sociétés, artistes et organes qui fait contribution pour célébration et de nous. Nous voulons remercier en particulier le président pour la République Guyane, Monsieur Excellence Dr. Mohamed Uthan Ali. Bon 45e anniversaire indépendance Saint-Lucie.